So this is what I keep saying. That's not as if I've been to that tourist site before. I've been to Tafi Atome 1,000 times. But today, what I learned, what I've seen, what I experienced, Charlie, it's a different discussion. We'll get the details in the video. But look, you've been there before. You've gone there 1,000 times. But every time there's a tour, try and get there. You experience something new. You see something new. It's double V again for Visit Voter. I'll see you when I see you.
Thank you for coming here this morning. We are here to observe the kind of monkeys we have here. The type of monkeys we have are known as true Mona monkeys. We say we have Mona monkeys you can see about in many parts of Ghana and beyond. And all Monas have the same patterns as these ones you are coming to observe. But then these ones carry extra feature that makes them unique Mona monkeys. Hence they are named true Mona monkeys, like the word true or false. It's when we go to watch them, you look at the back, at the bats there, you see two very white dots. That is what actually makes them true Mona monkeys. You do not see these dots on any other Mona monkeys. And the entire of West Africa, you can only find true Mona monkeys in this community in Ghana, then in Lagos, and also in a village in Cameroon. Only these three places. So they are very rare, they are not common. Yes, one may ask, why are they here? Is that our forefathers, they stayed in a very place for a very long time. They settled there. And this place is known as Asen in the central region of today's Ghana. Our forefathers lived there for a very long time. And those days, they had no religion, no any other religion, apart from them being traditionalists. They had soothsayers who heard from the gods and also saw spiritually and told the people what the gods meant. So it happened one afternoon when the soothsayer of the people of Tafi was taking a nap. Then all of a sudden a message came to him spiritually, telling him to tell the people to leave that place for a place where they could find these very monkeys. The people, by obeying the commands of the gods, packed everything of theirs, including the gods. The gods, they are in form of images. They walked and wandered about for 50 solid years when finally they got here. In fact, when they got short of meat and food items, they would make temporary settlements on the way, where they planted some crops. They waited for a few months, harvested, and then they continued. In fact, when they were coming, there's a river down this way we call River Dine. They got to River Dine, it was so flooded, it was in the wet season, that the people did not know how to swim across it, because they were moving with aged ones, pregnant women, sick people who could not swim across. So while they sat down thinking how to cross this river, to their surprise, they realized a large log lying across it. Then they decided to walk on it across. And just as the last person walked across, they turned their backs, only to realize this log turning into a python and was disappearing into the water. There, the people performed some rites to thank the gods for getting them across the river safely. And they established what we call Dain Chuchoke, a crossing over River Dain festival. It's a common festival celebrated by the people of Tafi. Tafi is a four-sister community. We have Tafi Atome, Tafi Abuife, Tafi Mado, and Tafi Atome. So these four sister communities come together to celebrate Dain Chuchoke in February of each year. So after performing this rites, they then continued for the next 5 kilometers, and they came by this vicinity. They realized that there was a lot of forests here, which could house a lot of animals, because the people, they like to game for animals for food. And they looked at the texture of the soil. They realized it could support the kind of crops they grew. So they said to themselves they wouldn't walk anymore. They wouldn't go anywhere any further, because they had walked way too much. Most of them, who came here, did not know why they were walking this much, because it was very aged ones who were there when the revelation came for them to start the journey. So even the soothsayer who received the revelation before they came here, died of age on the way. So there was a young man by the name Ojokble who was, appointed by the gods to be the next soothsayer. He got them to the land. Even he himself did not know what happened before they were walking this march. So when the people were insisting that they wouldn't continue again, then he took the gods to go and place them in a portion of the grove. Just after a while, they began seeing these monkeys hovering over the deities. Then they saw tortoise also surrounding the gods. They saw again pythons surrounding the gods. Now, because the people did not know why these animals were surrounding their gods, they pursued Ojokble to consult the oracles, of which he did. And the gods told him to tell the people that the monkeys, the gods promised their fathers ages back. There they were. And that the monkeys were spiritually ahead of them, directing their path all the way from Asanland to this place without the people knowing. And that the monkeys were protectors to the people of Tafi. Then the python, the god said it was the same one who served them by crossing the river to this place. And tortoise, as we all know, is a slow-paced moving creature. The gods said, if any of you has friends who are Tafi, you should observe them very well.
If you have what?
If you have a friend that is a Tafi,
Okay.
just observe him or her very well. Anything we do, we go in a very slow pace, naturally. And at times, when you are with us and we are executing projects, you feel you'll be mad with us. You wouldn't like to continue with us. But I bet you, when we are done with our project, is one of the best. There's no way we have to go back and say we want to do rework and all that. Just as the tortoise reaches where it intends to go with a big heart, the same way we move our things also here. So that is why you can see on the linguist stuff, you see totems of tortoise and all that. The gods say that is our spiritual nature. So by interpreting all these animals to the people, the gods then give them taboos to observe in order to protect the grove and the animals. So some of these taboos were we as people of Tafi were forbidden from eating any of the meats of these three animals. Monkey, tortoise, and python, snakes, And then no one was to enter the forest to cause any harm to nature. Everything should stay untouched, plus a lot more. So after this, the people then began to traditionally protect the grove and the animals by observing the taboos. Then in 1980, Christianity became very strong. And Christians, when they come to you, they like to make everyone part of them. They succeeded in taking 95% of the traditionalists to their side. The few 5% that was left, they still wanted to grab them. But these people were also stand on their belief that they did not want to give in to Christianity. It became a conflict between the two. Then there were some people who already wanted to cause destruction. They hid under this conflict. Then they jumped into this virgin forest with guns, cutlasses, and axes, started destroying the forest, shooting the animals for food, just to prove that they no longer feared the gods. Most of them who involved in causing this were stricken to death instantly by the gods. Some were attacked by various strange diseases who confessed causing harm to nature. They were taken to the monkey shrine where they were healed. Some are still alive today. That can prove to you what I'm telling you. So this destruction continued until 1993 when a coalition of villagers from this community, some NGOs like Nature Conservation Research Center, USAID, American Peace Corps, and by then Ghana Tourist Board came together and said, no, it used to be very nice here. You could see animals, human beings living together in a very harmonious way. There's forest serves as windbreak that brings a lot of rain in the community, that makes our crops do very well. The forest serves as windbreak to the community, as I've told you. So by talking to the people gradually, everybody understood, and we all gave up destroying the place and went back into protecting it. Then in 1996, the place was nationwide identified and was declared a tourist destination. Since then till today, we have visitors from all walks of life who visit here to observe what goes on here. So in brief, this is what we have here. Thank you for coming. Banana.
We've got a few questions to ask you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the monkeys love bananas, right?
Yes, they
So
do.
do you have banana plantation around?
No, please. We import bananas from other communities. The reason being that they will not even allow it to grow. And they destroy it from, scratch. And so
You feed on them, so
yes.
so no fruits. I mean, yeah, we started planting things like what do you call it, mahogany. And
Yes.
what do you call it,
Cashew.
and
Yeah.
a
Yes.
few other things.
Yes.
But they won't be allowed to grow. Once they start fruiting up,
Yes. You see, these mangoes, once they start, when it fruits, they'll eat it. When it
never
is
see anything on it.
matured, they'll eat it. When it is ripened, they'll eat it. When it is green, they'll eat it. So they eat it at every stage.
Everywhere goes.
And bananas cannot withstand that condition where when it starts to fruit and they get. That is why we don't plant bananas. It measures 387 square acres surrounding the community. The community is in the center of the forest, and the community is not inclusive in this measurement. Yes.
So does it mean that the people of Tafi
Yes, please.
are actually from Asin?
Yes.
Do they have any fancy names or?
Yes. We are Guans. We are not Aves. So, like me, my name is Akwe. And my surname is Akwe. And we have buttons. We have them here.
You mentioned the monkey shrine where those who were infected with disease for trying to destroy the monkeys were treated.
Yes, please.
In modern day today, what's the use of it?
Yeah, we have a particular clan from this community that are responsible for taking care of the shrine, and so yes, they still practice the belief. Yes, it is in town.
So it has become an art of worship sort of or something.
Yes, please.
No, there's Christianization taking place.
Yes.
But there are still adherents
Yes.
to the tradition.
Exactly.
So they still believe in the shrine and
Yes,
whatever.
and practice.
But gradually, I think we know that majority of our communities are becoming.
Yes.
I don't want to use Western, they're becoming Christianized.
Yes. And that particular clan, it is like a heredity for them. They inherit it. And so it cannot be taken away from that clan. But people from other clans and other societies can join if you also believe in it. Yes.
Okay, so with the monkeys, how many clans do you have?
Right now we have 16 different troops. Yes, and a troop consists of between 120 and 140. So at least if you multiply 120 by 16, it will give you a rough idea of the population of monkeys we have here.
And I was also informed yesterday that that's the one who monger.
Yes,
He has now has
he is now forming his own troop. So in his troop now we have about 8, and they are all aggressive monkeys. They can just get here, then scatter things, then they go.
So what do you do? The festival again?
Dying, Chochoke. The name of the river is Dying, and then crossing over river Dying.
there are similarities in the story we had yesterday.
Yes, at Pando also, yes. They also walk on the snake, the same river.
Because I'm hearing Chochoke, meanwhile the Chocho is crossing.
Chochoke is Guan.
Frequent crossing.
Yes.
That item was really what the woman said.
But actually the name
Makpo.
fed by the snake, that is snake. And the part is like it is fed by the snake. That's what the name of the device is.
So yeah, it is. Yesterday, the woman who turned the stubborn one. Lot. Also said you saw what?
Yes,
The snake.
Yeah. And Dankuma looked to
There's a snake involved. So you realize that there are similarities in these. So that's how you are able to triangulate to know whether the story is true.
Yeah, because if different people are saying the same thing,
The river god is a snake. I'm talking about similar issues from different angles, but there are similarities in them.
Yeah.
It tells you there's some
amount of truth in it. Yeah.
That is why when the Akpini people, when they are to celebrate Dainbakaka, they come to River Dain here and they inform us because we share boundaries together. So they inform us and we are aware about it. Yes, before they perform the rites there.
For instance, the stubborn monkey, how does it create other monkeys to itself?
And then to add to it, what are you doing? They break away.
You know,
what
that
are you doing? Is it that will its behavior affect the rest of them? So, and what are you doing to ensure that it doesn't happen that way?
Thank you. We can't control that for them, but no, this very stubborn monkey. You are
Boko Haram. They are Boko Haram.
Yes.
So that you understand, it's the troop formation.
Yes.
That's what they want to know about.
Yes. This very stubborn monkey you are talking about. Yes. He from infancy has been fighting the already leader they have in the group. So by doing so, the leader made sure, it got removed from the troop. But any time it will go and cross them, and then the leader will still make sure, he sacks it away. Then finally he went walking alone. Then these days, all we can realize is we have realized that he has gotten some people following him now. Yeah. Now, you see, the troops are families. And if you do not belong to, like I said, clan, we have clans, 8 clans in this community that come together to make Tafi Atome. So we have families. Their families is what we call a troop. If you are not a member in a family, you can't join them. You can't join that particular troop. But when the troop is growing and is becoming getting beyond 140, then those that are coming, the younger ones, will also go and then be forming their own. Yes, so beyond 140, yes, it's nature, yes. And they all have troop leaders. Every troop has a troop leader. And then aside that,
And the troop leader is married to how many wives?
oh, as for him, every woman, but except the overall king. We have the overall king, which only moves with 4 wives. Yes, that one.
Polygamy is good.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. There's nothing wrong about it. And anytime the king wants to know the whereabouts of each troop, there is a sound it makes. And that sound echoes very deeply into the whole community and the whole. So it sounds, and this, when it sounds 2 times, then that means he wants to know the whereabouts of each troop. Then, if you should be at the center of the community at that moment, you will hear from different junctures of the forest, each troop leader responding, signify I am here safe with my troop. If a response does not come from an angle, then that means something is wrong. And the sound, that sound, when it is once, there's a meaning to it. When it is 3 times, there's a meaning to it. So we have that communication between the monkeys and the people. When it is only once, then that means somebody important from this community, something may befall him or her, either here or outside the community. And
to the human being.
yes, so that is where the soothsayer will quickly have to go and consult the oracles. for remedy. Yes. Yes.
When it's 2 times.
When it's 2 times, it means it wants to know, to check on the. When it is 3 times, it means good luck is coming to the community. Yes.
Are there times that there is danger whereby human beings are supposed to go and help them? Or for instance, as you are saying the sounds, if you are not hearing the appropriate response, do you do something, or as for you, you are just...
No, for us, we do nothing except the shrine, the people who belong to the shrine, there are prayers they do, to know what actually is happening to maybe a leader or a troop.
But in actual fact, apart from feeding them with bananas and things, you're not even supposed to be interacting with them so much.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be their natural habitat.
Yeah.
Wow. And living in their natural state.
Exactly.
Except that because we are getting this tourism thing, there's habituation taking place, and therefore you feed them with the bananas, and therefore they are getting used to the concept. So otherwise, you go to places like Bole National Park where they have baboons and things. No, they're not allowed to feed them. And you see, even the feeding has a problem. If they get too used to the feeding,
Yes, become lazy.
they will not naturally get used to being in the forest. And therefore, when there's no feeding, and I think those of us who were here during the COVID, notice how they were suffering. Because everything was closed down. People were not coming, no bananas were coming. So you can see how they were suffering and disturbing the community members.
Exactly.
They will come into your kitchen and ransack everything they can get there. And you will often see them around here looking for food, waiting for people to come and give them food. Because we're very, very sad situation.
Yes, at that time there was a woman who was from the farm, carried maize on the head. You had to jump onto her head, And the woman.
Okay. So as it's eating, you are listening it bit by bit.
Not to go for with the monkey.
Robert.
Yes.
It's
It's not here. Yes. No screaming. You scream, you make noise, they'll be gone.
Come. This one is big. This is the boss.
This is the alpha, he is the leader.
Commando.
He's gorgeous,
What's the name? Joyce.
He's gorgeous.
I want the leader to come to me.
Please, stand still. Just hold banana, stand still. Please just arrange yourself. Build trust in you first. When he says that, you are not a dangerous person, then you can go on.
Commando. Commando. You have to study video and
give it to him. No, you don't do that. You fix it. Just like this. Keep still. It will come.
look at the cute ones.
It's a baby.
It's a baby. It's not like a baby. It's a baby.
We have cameras, we are scaring them. Let's not move too much. We are scaring them.
If we do that, they'll can't be doing that. If you tease them, they'll scratch you.
Don't get too close. The more we move, the more they run away. See now they are no more coming.
You see the 2 white dots I talked to you about?
Take the picture.
We have table of men.
No, the baby was
taking.
Yes.
Hey, your friend is saying.
No, that one.
Yes.
I wanted to
You and the
hold
monkeys,
this side
they're
so
well.
that you look as if you are the one holding it. Robert, I got quite a car.
Charlie, you've taken the day. The alpha is on you.
So if you don't have banana, it won't come to
Cha.
William, capture me.
Hey,
I take banana. You watch me. You got banana for a bag inside. Short too.
this is
Go.
great.
Who's coming here?
Is it heavy? Aha.
Please, it has some.
You got me?
This one has some pound here, beard or what? Look at it. This one.
That's a beautiful.
It has some things here.
If you do and stop,
He stores food. Later, we'll eat.
Look at it, it's so big there.
Fight happened. Did they fight?
yes.
Sit down.
It bites the tail. I brought 10 USD students here, and one was lying on the and then comfort.
So if you're wondering what the essence is about this whole video, it's just basically about connecting to nature and then see, you know, a little bit about evolution. If we are told that we evolved from the chimps and the monkeys, it's fascinating to see that we, us, came out from these. I don't know how that works, but for those who believe in that, it's quite fascinating to know that, or to believe, or to get that point that this is where we came from. And apart from that, it's something else to be in nature. Okay, there's to stay in the city, you work for a very long time, and then you detach yourself. Sure, Tafi Atome is an excellent place you should be. Come hang around, take a look, and it's just beautiful. You connect with nature, forget the music, keep the music in the house, and then do whatever it is you need to do. Like come here, listen to nature, like interact with the animals. That is one of the points of coming to a place like Tafi Atome. One major reason why you should come to a place like this also is, you see, we keep losing nature, we keep losing a lot of things day in, day out, and it's really sad. It's really sad. A lot of tourist sites I've been to, a lot of beautiful things I've seen at places today, they are no more there. So yes, if today we have Mona monkeys, you should come experience them before, I don't want to say before it's too late, but anything is possible. The history alone tells us, the history previously tells us that look, people stood up who claimed they are Christians, decide to destroy the forest because, hey, Charlie, just come around, enjoy nature, and then double V again for visible vote. I'll see you when I see you. Sema.